Hello everyone! Today they dropped the trailer for Shadowlands Afterlives, an animated series trailer which, if I got it right, should be dropping episodes starting Thursday, which should be really cool. On stream we checked out the trailer and of course people wanted to see the reaction. They wanted to upload it to the YouTube, so here it is. My first reaction to this trailer. Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen, for Shadowlands Afterlife, the animated series trailer? Extra lore with my expansion, don't mind if I do.
He destroyed my home, murdered my people and my king. He must be punished.
For Ardenweald.
Welcome to Bastion.
To the good people of Ravendreth, Maldraxxus must stay true. If we fail, the Shadowlands will fall.
Okay.
Light, save my soul.
No, that's not what he said. That's not what he said in that moment. Don't be telling me lies now. That is not what Uther said in that moment. What, you want to know what he actually said? What? You want to piss on him one last time, Arthas? This urn, it contains your father's ashes. And then Arthas is like, I didn't know what it contained, nor does it matter, Uther. Give him to me. And then maybe I'll piss on him, because, you know, I can do that. And then Uther died, and he was like, I think it was something in the direction of, I hope you go to hell. And then Arthas is like, we may never know, Uther. I intend to live forever. And then he opened up the urn, and then his father's ashes, like, attacked him and choked him. That's kind of cool. So, quick overview, right? Here we have our boy, Uther, which connects very much to this scene that we see right here. This is just Warcraft 3, right? This is moments before Uther dies, I imagine. And, you know, that Arthas came to collect the urn of his father. And the urn was then in turn used for Kel'Thuzad's remains, I believe.
My home. He destroyed my home.
Then there is... This is Ardenweald. And this is an indication of, you know, it's withering away. Here we have Draka, Thrall's mom.
And my king.
This is Ravendreth, the Venthyr, with Sire
He
Denethrius.
must be
Winter Queen, Ardenweald.
punished.
Who's like, oh, I'm the Winter Queen. This is very reminiscent of, like, the Orc one. But this is also Ardenweald. At least the creatures from Ardenweald, as far as I could tell. Now, this one is super interesting, because people in the back are like... Is that Garrosh? And there is actually in the subtitles orc screams. Now, you know, let's take a listen for a moment. It sounds like Garrosh. You remember when Taranzu told him, like, what happened to your father? Where is he now? And then Garrosh screams at him.
Where is he now?
And it would be kind of cool. It would be kind of cool to have Garrosh go off to Ravendreth, you know? Makes sense.
Welcome to Bastion.
Oh, not too quick, not too quick, not too quick.
Welcome
So again, Draka,
to Bastion.
Uther. Ooh. Oh, Frostmourne ripping his soul out, ain't it? Ooh.
Bastion.
His sins are being atoned for. Yeah. Yeah. Bastion. Kyrian whole thing, Beyond the Veil. So this is also Ravendreth, Sire Denethrius, Ravendreth being pushed into the light. Draka fighting Ardenweald, Bastion, Ravendreth, Maldraxxus, Maldraxxus,
Light.
Warcraft 3,
Save
Uther's
my
backstory. Sinister orchestral music. Ooh, it's so sinister. Very cool.
Good people.
Welcome.
I did not actually realize that it said Orca Screams. That's well cool. Yeah. They're like gathering anima from him to make him pay for his sins. We're gonna see Daddy Garrosh again. That's cool. Didn't know that. That's kind of cool. But yeah, I'm very well interested in what's going on here, and it appears that it's going to be a deep dive into the different zones that we're going to be partying with. So Bastion, Ardenweald, Ravendreth, and Maldraxxus with Sire Denethrius. I wonder what this is about, though. In Ravendreth, Uther with the whole Bastion storyline, Draka in the whole Maldraxxian storyline, and then the Winter Queen apparently in the whole Ardenweald storyline. That's kind of cool. I mean, more lore, I am all for it. I am all for it. One of the questions that also came out later during the stream was, how is it possible that Garrosh ended up in the Shadowlands in Ravendreth? Didn't Garrosh die on an alternate reality? It is true that Garrosh died on alternate Draenor during the expansion Warlords of Draenor. However, there was already an indication that even alternate realities also end up in the Shadowlands. If we look back at Legion with the Death Knight Orderhog campaign, the followers were sent out to gather materials to recreate the Four Horsemen. Part of that mission was also gathering like an essence of something from Soulbind and Niami, and Soulbind and Niami was a character that we killed during Warlords of Draenor. Those followers, they go into the Shadowlands, they take this from her. Now, you could argue that this was our version of Soulbind and Niami, the one that we never met. But as an Easter egg, there was also a letter explaining exactly why she joined the Burning Legion. So it appears that back then, they went for this alternate version. And now, with Garrosh showing up here in Ravendreth, it does seem to be lining up. I do wonder if Garrosh is going to play more of a part in-game, or if it's just purely for this series. But either way, to see him show up in Ravendreth and pay for the sins. As we all know, Garrosh did nothing wrong. It is really cool to see, even though I said like cool a million times in the live reaction. Then when it comes to Uther, people were wondering like what exactly is Uther talking about? Like Arthas and that connection and whatnot. Now I don't want to go into the spoilers of this, because the storyline of Uther is actually going to be a part of the Shadowlands experience. Those questions will be answered during your gameplay. This seems to be very much an introduction into what you're going to experience in the Shadowlands, which is great, and I don't really want to spoil it for you because it's a big part of Bastion. It's a lot of fun to go through. But there's definitely something going on there. As we see in the past, Uther's soul's been connected to Frostmourne. He's been, not having the grandest old good time in the care of the Lich King. There was also this beautiful scene flying over the Maw and whatnot. So all in all, I'm very excited to see these new animations. Another Lords of War kind of thing. Like, I'm all for it. I would love to hear an audio drama, to hear about the time spent in the Maw. But maybe that's too much to ask. At least we're gonna get this. So yeah, for now, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed. And until next time, see ya!